Hello everyone and welcome to the channel. Today we are in Starfield, as you can see. Oh, wrong hand. That hand. And let's carry on where we left off from last time, shall we? We need to have a little check of what we need to do. Where was we? The delivering devils? Meet Hadrian at the 6th circle. Right, that's what we need to do. So we're going to go boink, travel, and we're going to get there.
My God, look at you. You're an old man now.
Yes, he is.
You're no hassling yourself anymore, Major. Our friend here showed me your sample. Suffice it to say,
Not here. Let's talk somewhere more private. Lou said we could use the back.
Right. I wonder what they've got to say then. Are you going to say anything to this guy?
Time I start working on some projects of my own.
No? Yes? Okay, never mind.
The Red Devils aren't exactly your average bar crowd.
Lou gave me the
You can see
abridged
it in their
version of
eyes.
what went down.
We don't belong here.
I can't thank you enough for taking care of all that.
makes two of us.
I hope it ultimately didn't end up being too much trouble.
A little more gunfire than usually, but
That's...
it's fine.
Well, that's
We did
certainly
it.
not what I was expecting you'd have to go through. But thank you. I'm just glad you both came through intact. So, were you two able to get that workup together?
Got it right here. That sample? It's an exact match for the ones from Londinian.
Londinian. That's exactly what I was afraid of.
Not thrilled.
Oh,
Well, right now, we've got more questions than answers.
pushed the button by a
So I've
mistake.
been trying to figure out what it's going to take to access our old Terramorph data.
Good place to start. What'd you find?
It's in the archives.
The Armistice Archives. Doesn't that mean we be dealing with the cabinet? And the Freestar Collective? And House Varun somehow? Guess we can kiss that approach goodbye.
I didn't think the cabinet would be willing to hear us out either. But I called in some favors. They've agreed to hear us out on two conditions. One, they want to see this analysis you two have procured. And two, they want to discuss what happened on Tau Ceti. With both of us.
Doesn't sound like any run-of-the-mill data you're after. Think you owe me an explanation? Or all you need is someone to charm the higher-ups? I'm gonna go for that one.
Of course. You deserve the full story. Percival and I, we're not just researchers. We were military scientists, ran a division of the UC together that deployed aliens on the battlefield as weapons.
Huh,
Place I was hiding out. That was our unit's home base.
huh, okay.
After some early fits and starts at other facilities, the place eventually became the heart of UC xeno-warfare. A practice that's been banned ever since the armistice went into effect almost 20 years ago. And the UC military cut us loose for what we'd done.
Nice. I actually don't know who you are. I actually know who you are in your past, and that's none of my concern. That still doesn't explain this Terramorph data is doing in the archives.
Well,
It's a
it
good
was
question.
during that assignment that the UC asked us to explore deploying terramorphs on the battlefield. The project never got off the ground, but the data our team gathered is now sitting in the archives, along with all the other information banned after the Colony War. Under the watchful eye of monitors from all the galactic factions still participating in regular politics. But if we can convince the cabinet to help us access that data, it'll give us the tools we need to decipher what exactly this sample might mean. And hopefully, how to prevent more attacks like the one that spawned it.
Okay, let's go.
All right. Captain!
Hello.
Here!
Hello.
The workup's in the cabinet's hands. They said they'll call for us once they've gotten to properly review it. But listen, I know I should have been more forthcoming about who I was earlier. So, in the interest of full disclosure, there's one more thing you ought to know before we head up there.
Now
My
what?
relationship with the UC. It's more complicated than it might seem at first glance. The UC's actually the only reason I'm here in the first place. I am a clone
What?
of a man named Francois Sanon, one-time fleet admiral of the UC during the Colony War, former head of the UC Navy. They called him Ve Victus. Woe to the defeated, in Old Earth Latin. A title he earned. The program I was a part of, it was the UC's attempt to create a new generation of military minds from one of their most respected tacticians. Secure the leadership of the UC military for generations to come.
Okay. Uh. Yeah.
He would have happily told you he was one of the greats. Ultimately, though, it didn't matter. The man I was cloned from, my father, was executed for acts he committed during the war. The man caused a lot of death on both sides.
Okay.
Freestar Collective and UC. Military and civilians. And the things he did, well, they're a part of the reason the UC and Freestar Collective aren't really on great terms to this day.
So why would you want to clone
So
him?
my involvement, it could be another obstacle they throw at us up there. I just wanted you to be forewarned.
Okay.
I really appreciate you saying that. I just thought you deserved to know, considering how much you've done already. You know, while we've got a second, was there anything else we needed to discuss? I know you got dropped into the middle of this pretty fast. Or if you've got any last-minute business to attend to, now might be a good time. No telling how long the cabinet's gonna keep us waiting out here.
Nah. Not really.
Then I guess it's just a matter of...
The cabinet meeting is about to begin. All parties, please proceed to the cabinet chambers.
Boom! Oh, we got some jump height, haven't we? Cabinet chambers. Another little drink. It's bloody cold up here today. Wife made a nice cup of coffee, actually. 1 minute. I made it. I made the cup of coffee, that's why it's nice. Mwah!
Ah, welcome. You must be the captain Hadrian mentioned in her report. You have our thanks for the risks you faced in securing this information.
Hadrian made it clear addressing this issue required the most urgency,
Oh,
yes.
I'm sure she did.
Yes, well, precisely how urgent is what I hope we'll determine here today. So now, we have 2 petitioners here making a surprising request. Access to the UC Xeno Warfare Team's Terramorph data, currently housed in the Armistice archives. A request which will require not just this body's agreement, but that of all 3 Armistice signatories. UC, Freestar Collective, and House Varun. Now, Captain, we've all read Hadrian's report on the subject, but we have yet to hear from you. Perhaps you could summarize for the Cabinet what it is you see as the goal of this endeavor.
We're still trying to figure out what we're facing, and we can make an informed decision without data. Good answer. We need the data to find a way to stop a possible terramorph apocalypse. Ooh, I like that one. We need yeah, that one.
That's quite the leap, Captain. Madam President, I object to the very premise of this meeting. While no one would argue that what happened on Tau Ceti was anything less than a tragedy, terramorph attacks are not some sudden new threat on the horizon.
He's the one
They've
who's
been
behind it
happening
all.
for generations. To demand we hand over banned archival knowledge and possibly upset the balance of galactic diplomacy because of a single attack seems at best panic. And at worst, a power grab by the daughter of a bloodthirsty warmonger and her associates.
I would remind the Chief Diplomat who he's speaking to. If it's my father you're looking to address, you're welcome to consult a medium. I would also ask, how many deaths the cabinet requires to act? 50? 50,000? Because if tragedies like Tauceti are just prelude to more attacks, I have no doubt you'll get the body count you require.
Yeah, man.
Let's keep this civil, shall we? And while there should be no doubt the preservation of life stands paramount among this body's duties, Chief Yassine has a point. Will a single attack, however troubling, be sufficient to convince the other factions to grant us access to what they no doubt consider weapon data? I don't think it's enough. Perhaps you can help, Captain. As the one who actually collected the sample in question, did this terramorph seem at all alarming to you?
Oh yeah, you weren't there fighting it.
That is worth considering. This attack took place on an almost completely uninhabited world. The casualties were minimal as a result. But if there's another attack, will we be so lucky?
Yes, a fine point, Admiral. So then, Captain, given the discussion now and the information you've been privy to thus far, if you were in our position, would you grant the request made to open the archives?
That's a bloody good question. If there was a chance, I'd have to go with the first one. I really would. I really would.
I'm uncomfortable opening the archives without gathering more information. However, if that's the path forward you prefer, then so be it.
I'm inclined to agree.
As am I.
I suppose that does get to the heart of the point, doesn't it? Very well. I consent. The galaxy was lucky you were here today, Captain.
You and I are in agreement, Chief Diplomat. So, if there are no other objections, I believe we can agree to give our full backing to make the request to... What was that?
What was that?
Attention. An incident has occurred. Facility lockdown engaged.
Incident. Chief Sarkin, what's happening?
There's been an attack at the spaceport. Terramorphs.
Terramorphs. More attacks. Just as predicted.
Good God.
Damn it. They're here. Now.
There must be another explanation. The creatures evaded our scanner somehow.
There will be plenty of time for conjecture later. Chief Sarkin, order the evacuation of the spaceport and have your men contain the things, but do it discreetly. The last thing we need is a citywide panic.
Yes, ma'am.
Admiral Logan, the local barracks can provide support?
I'll make the order myself. Nearest anti-Xeno squad, though, is off-world. Going to take a while to bring them in.
They're going to ask us.
Well then, we'll have to make do with the tools we've got. You two, we can't risk those things getting out of the spaceport. I want you both on the next train there. We'll let them know you're coming and that you've dealt with these things before. Now go show them how it's done.
We're on.
Oh, hell yeah.
Captain, I'm...
You! The EM rifle, grab it!
That's it. Now hit him with everything you've got.
What?
We're trying to help you!
Please! I can't stop!
I'll find you.
Kill me!
You're done. Not going any further.
So, what am I supposed to do here?
Bring it on. Let's go.
Is that enough?
You've got nothing.
Oh, sorry.
Thank you for what you did. We didn't want to hurt them.
The way those people were acting. I've seen this before. They were under the Terramorph's influence, weren't they?
I don't know. They were down at the port and they just started screaming. We tried to restrain them, get them on the train to get them out of harm's way, but some of the other officers down there, we couldn't restrain them fast enough. They just started firing on us. People we knew.
Pheromonic projection. Some Terramorphs, they can induce this fog. It affects everyone differently, but some people just lose control, turn against everyone around them, even if they don't want to. They're like a puppet. You kill the morph, you break the hold. But this means we're gonna need to be real careful with our fire, and keep that EM weapon at the ready.
Right, sounds like we need a hustle.
Let's do it.
Nat's unlocked. Please, do what you can to help them.
Let's go. Oh my god, look at the hole that's in the side of that.
You might back up. Don't just stand there. Good.
Nope, no, not going to be good enough. One more volley. No. You. It's down. Reload everything just in case.
Spots. We've got the remaining creatures locked down on the landing pad, but we're barely holding our perimeter. They said you've done this before, huh? Well, I've got one fire team to spare and whatever supplies you need, but I can't risk them taking over any more of my men.
Okay.
Close things down and do it fast. We'll hold them as best we can.
Doo-doo. Doo-doo. Where's the fire team? Come on, you guys.
Heard you might be looking for some...
You two have any experience with Terramorphs before?
Only the brief they just gave on the way here. But we know how to handle pressure.
Surviving a full-on mental assault isn't the same as keeping your cool in a firefight. Might make you more liability than asset.
We're not UC security. You don't need to worry about us.
I'm just sure you're not going to tell us out there.
Afraid, but we'll stay here and hold the line if that's what you want. You're the experts.
And watch our backs.
Roger that. We're on you.
I'm going to go with that. Let's take this one down first. Oh no, what's going on?
Down.
Captain! You're going to be okay! It's not real!
Whatever you're
Experiencing right now, it's not real! We have to put down that floor! Come on!
You.
Nowhere is safe!
Maybe not you.
I don't even need a gun. Damn it. I can't take much more of this.
Okay, let's try you.
Oh, God.
Why is it doing that? I don't know what's doing that with the noise. I do apologise. Ah, it's down.
Don't
Jesus
leave any of
Christ.
that behind.
Whew. Right. We'll whack some of that in. We'll literally reload everything because that was manic. This is the EM thing that doesn't do anything against the actual them, so that's a bit of a pain in the arse. Ah, that one. You've only got one shot left. You got 6. Right. We'll open with this one. It's in behind there. Right, let's go. Oh, no weapons in that one. Take it down, take it down, take it down. Inventory, fireballs, shrapnel grenades. Reload.
I'm gonna go down.
Ah, down you go.
All wrapped up. We should go tell the sergeant what happened.
Yeah, man.
It's over. Thank God. If these things reached the populated areas of the city, we would have had an absolute massacre on our hands.
Yeah, too right. Right, well, that's that all done. Now, let's get back to the main people over here and show them what badasses we've been. Oh, look at all this ammo.
Why are you bothering to carry all that junk?
Thank the heavens you're back in one piece. Though I guess our people weren't so lucky.
We're going to get what?
The cabinet's already got a plan in place to make sure attacks like this never happen again.
Can't happen soon enough. Thank you. The city owes you both a debt after this.
We were just in the right place at the right time. Captain, we should report back to the President. Let her know the Terramorphs have been dealt with.
Too right.
Take care of yourself, Sergeant.
Let's go.
How things getting to the cabinet?
That's a relief to hear. Thank you, gentlemen. Let your people all know how much we owe them today.
Yes, ma'am.
Ah, there you are. I believe we have some things we should discuss.
Yeah, too right.
You've got the cabinet's full backing to prevent more attacks. Understand?
Too fucking right.
Heroes were minted down at that spaceport, and that includes you.
Hey, stop looking in the mirror. Hello, bro.
Captain, Hadrian, it would appear that the cabinet owes you our thanks for what you did for the city today, as well as an apology. Your concerns about the Terramorphs, well, consider them validated.
Thank you, ma'am.
Read.
Of course. I only wish we could have acted sooner. Now, today's events have only clarified our path forward in the eyes of the cabinet. You will have our full support in collecting the Terramorph data from the archives, as well as a subsequent investigation into the nature of these attacks. But to accomplish those goals, we're going to need the right people in the right places. As such, the cabinet has authorized me to reinstate you, Hadrian, effective immediately, to your former rank of Major. As soon as we've got the data in hand, we want you investigating these attacks and how to stop them. Will you do this?
Yes. Yes, ma'am. I'd be honored.
Excellent. But as you've both made clear, for such an investigation to succeed, first, we're going to need someone to convince the Freestar Collective and House Varun to play ball. Someone who knows
What do we get?
precisely the sorts of dangers the colonies and all the galaxy are facing right now. The cabinet wants you, Captain, to be that representative.
Oh, okay. Can't. Yeah, I'm just a Vanguard nobody.
We see your atypical background as a strength, not a hindrance. The people you'll be dealing with, they're rather atypical themselves. In exchange, we're willing to fast-track your citizenship upon collection of the data. So, will you help us?
Yeah.
I'm glad to hear it. Now, we, of course, won't be sending you in without the proper support. Deputy McIntyre in the Office of Interstellar Affairs will be your guide on gaining access to the archives. You should be able to find her in her office across the hall. And on behalf of the whole of the United Colonies, you have our thanks. You're dismissed.
Sweet.
Orders.
Hello, love.
A Vanguard captain. You... Yes, sir. I'll make sure they get what they require.
Yes, please.
That must make you my Vanguard captain. Welcome to Interstellar Affairs. I'm Deputy Chief Diplomat McIntyre, Chief Yassine's second-in-command. I heard you were instrumental in protecting the city from the attack. You have my gratitude.
Do, 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 do. We are in the Freestar Collective, and
I'm going to be upfront with you. I'm not happy visiting anything related to the Freestar Collective. But you lead, and I'll follow.
Yeah, too right.
Terramorphs? As in more than one? All that security and they still can't protect their own spaceport. The UC never fails to disappoint. I just wish I hadn't received the news from an SSNN broadcast. We have a strategic advantage to maintain, Mr. Long.
Of course, ma'am. I'll make sure it doesn't happen again.
Excuse me. Are you supposed to be in here?
Yeah, too right.
Business? Talk to the ambassador.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Go away, leave me alone.
I'm sorry. Do you have an appointment?
I'm here because of United Colonies. We need a Freestar. I need to talk to you, Ambassador.
Ah, you're the one McIntyre called about. The eyewitness. She said you were at the spaceport. You have my thanks for what you did down there, truly. Saved many lives. Now, she also mentioned that, and maybe it was just a bad connection, that now the UC wants terramorph data from the Armistice archives, some of the most highly guarded information in the galaxy, in order to protect us all.
Yes, they do.
I can only presume you're here to tell me I misheard her and that they didn't send you, local hero, to futilely beg on their behalf. Tell me I've got that right.
No, they sent me to beg. Please, please, pretty please.
Oh, stop. You're embarrassing yourself. Let me be frank, Captain. The answer is no. That information is there because it is dangerous. I will not be the one responsible for its release. Now, why don't you quit wasting my time and yours and go?
I'm going to try to persuade here.
You're really going to push this? All right. I'm listening.
Oh, that is a difficult one.
Please don't talk to me like... Oh, yes.
That ain't going to work.
If you think some Captain,
No.
I'm sorry, but my...
Read the FC Embassy security state. Intercom. That's locked. Okay, bro.
That woman is an absolute... Oh, sorry. Oh, what?
I'm the Vanguard
I was
captain,
about
that's
to bring
correct.
that to the spaceport when the alarm triggered. Sounds like I got real lucky.
Are you
And
bloody right
I've
you did,
got
mate.
you to thank for things not being a lot uglier.
That's fine. We don't know. We're just here for one thing. We just want to get a
Then
code.
you have my earnest thanks. But look, they said you were coming here on official business. The ambassador likes to handle all that personally. even if she does have trained diplomats here to help her. And I don't want to get shipped back to Aquila City, so you should probably go speak to her.
I'm aware of your skills, Mr. Long.
You were sent for me?
Yeah.
Sounds like it was a real mess down at the spaceport.
Come on, Mr. Long. Show me the money. Oh, a couple of digipicks. I need some digipicks. Is everyone watching?
I think you need to get rid of some of that gear.
So you want me to work with you? But why now? Why me?
We need help preventing the terminal attacks.
No, I think that's a pretty safe assumption. And no other city should have to go through what happened here.
I need to get access to her quarters without being seen, bro.
Quarters. Huh. Oh, that's doable. And you and the UC will be providing me with what for my services?
Yeah.
Really? Okay, you've got yourself a deal. Okay, so there's a utility corridor that leads into the ambassador's quarters, which you can access through the main conference room. Here, the key. Whatever you do, don't let the guards see you entering or exiting the utility section, or you're gonna be in serious hot water. I'll keep an ear out for more instructions from the UC.
Nice. Oh, I'll take that as well, thank you. It's all something I can sell. Don't think I'm going to actually use it. Nothing down there. Nothing I can take from in here. I could sleep for an hour, but no. I'm just perusing the books. Just perusing the books. I'm going to get some water. Down here I need. Take the mid pack straight away. What's in here? Contraband. Bloody band. I can sell someone out for some good money. Done. Right, so we've got our contraband anyway. What's down in here? Let's get this safe as well. No digipicks. Great.
Agent detected. Patching in playback.
Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. Cameron!
Are you right, Ambassador?
It seems the Council of Governors has rejected
Confront Radcliffe. I'd have loved to have got into a bloody box here, but I'd run out of Panadol. Can't do anything with that. Come back out. Did you pick? Ah, so did you pick right there? Look.
All that junk you're hauling is seriously slowing you down.
Oh, you made me jump, Sarah. What'd you do that for? Oh, what is this? Permanently reload weapons faster. Sweet. I'll have some of that. Oh, there's weapons on here. Didn't realise them they were there before. Oh, let's go quick. Right, let's give that lock one more go, shall we? Right, let's try. And we've got quite a lot of... I mean, we've got a rivet gun as well. That is quite awesome. Right, now we need to get out of here. Back the way we came, which was in here, I think. Yep. Where is she? There you are. You've been a naughty girl.
Did I not make myself abundantly clear, Captain? You're not getting access to the archives.
I know you're planning to replace someone in the Council of Governors. Actually, I'm going to go through this one first. Won't bribe her first. I'll just see this one first.
No, Captain, I'm not, and I'll tell you why. What you experienced down there at the spaceport, I've lived that once before already. Fought tooth and nail as aliens rampaged in the streets of my home and others all throughout the collective. But my aliens were placed there by UC hands.
Can't see which one to
You have my
prevent
answer.
unnecessary deaths.
Now, please take the hint.
All right.
Excuse me?
Try to be nice.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
There's...
No. If the council found out, I'd lose my position. I'd be exiled. Look, I believe we may have gotten off on the wrong foot. The issue at hand is one of trust, no? So perhaps if I can trust you to keep this little secret between us, then maybe we can find a way to trust the UC with access to the archives.
Huh. I want you to beg me.
You're joking, right?
No. I want tears.
You want... Okay. Please. I spoke hastily. And I know you, my dear, dear friend, wouldn't want to let anything get in the way of the two of us and our factions working together.
Okay.
And isn't that ultimately what this is all about? In fact, I think there's an opportunity here. Keep both our factions happy and ensure an air of legitimacy to the whole proceeding. I can only let you get the information on the terramorphs. Anything else and people will get suspicious. And all research will need to be monitored. Freestar scientific observers making sure everything's being used for the right purposes. But those two items should be enough to allay any suspicions.
Oh, should I get a negotiation fee? Should I push it? Fuck it, why not?
What on earth are you... Ah, yes. How could I forget? Here, the fee. Now let's go get your code piece so you can be on your way.
Nice. Very nice.
Sorry. Everyone attack.
They tell me it should only take a moment.
Oh, prototype equipment.
And there. Here you go. I hope that'll be enough to maintain your discretion.
Okay, that's fine.
You're going to be discreet with that information, I hope.
Too right.
Don't worry. I'll coordinate with Deputy McIntyre on the observers.
I want this. Can you go so I can nick this, please? Thank you. Most appreciated. Right, I think that's a pretty good time to end the episode there. Thank you very much for watching. If you liked what you watched, then please smash the like button. If you want to see more or subscribe, then smash the subscribe button. And I'll catch you next episode. Bye-bye.